How are we even still here, man? Game 6 in round 1. We're an expansion team playing up against a 60-win Minnesota team. Mitchell balled out last game to get us here. I mean, we kind of were already winning by the time he balled out. I mean, he had an incredible fourth quarter. But still, why are we here? We're a 49-win team taking on a 60-win team. We just shouldn't be here. Anthony Edwards has been killing me. Well, he killed me the first game. The second watched game, not so much. But we'll see what happens here. We're playing at the Wolf Den. It's the first time we've watched a playoff game in the Wolf Den. And you got to do your best to just guard home court. Ant-Man starting off ferociously with 2 points. And then a step back mid-range for Mitchell won't go. But James Ball kicking it out to me. Back to Mitchell for 3. If we can get Mitchell like we did last game, oh, man, it's going to be a tough time for these boys in Minnesota. Great block by Naz Reid, but, still 3-2 ball game. We still have it. Gilchrist decides to get it this time, and he will get that dunk. Huge. Look, we got to come by point. Anthony Simon. Oh, my, Chris. Step up. Come on, man. He had a good game last game. Simmons did. Oh, my, Chris, you're costing us so much money. You're costing us so much. I've already conceded that every time Anthony Edwards decides to go into the paint, it's an automatic dunk, especially if you're one-on-one. Fitz taking a 3 in contest won't hit. Why am I taking these shots? Why are we taking these shots? You know what? I feel that one. I feel it. I had a little bit more space on that one. 9-8 is your score. We're still down. Chris, take it to the rack. Finds me. I didn't want to take it. That's hesitancy. We don't like hesitancy. Midi. Oh, my God. We hate hesitancy. Chris found a wide open pass, and I wasn't able to deliver. And this time he decides to take it on his own, and he gets 2 points the hard way. And Chris's offense has been going lately. That's the one thing I can say about Chris. It's his offense. Naz Reid wide open on the pick and pop. We can't play better defense than that. James Ball running the point guard, finding Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald taking it to the rack, finding Chris on the side. It's 3. Man, why that sound like an auction guy or whatever that time? And makes him jump. I've never seen that. A foul on a 3. Edwards eventually hits all 3 of those, so I'm going to skip past that. And done! Golly. Edwards, every time he's in that green and black zone, it's over. Moving 3 for Mitchell. Won't go, but James Ball! Let him know. Bring the hammer down in John Paul. Oh my God. Why is everyone deciding to dunk right now? First quarter, 4 minutes left. Mitchell wants to pop a 3. That should be green, man. And it's not. We're down 5 points in this game. I don't like the way the Minnesota Timberwolves logo and the JPDL logo is the same way. Randall says, pay attention to the game and less about the logos. I will do that. And then Pat, you know what Pat's MO is. Just taking it to the paint. He's on Draymond Green today. One of the better defenders that the league has seen, but he is past his prime, so who knows? Like, how am I stopping that? How is Edwards, how are we stopping that? How do you intend to stop with that together? What are we, Captain America? Oh my God! 27-17, Rudy Gobert is flexing on us. We can't have that boy Rudy flexing on us. Tyler, kick it to the outside, it's Mark Luther, 3! We needed it! Okay, Mark being a stretch 4. When I first thought of him, we thought of him as a 3. But he's really starting to show his value as a 4. Was that backpack Draymond? Making 3s. We saw it before, but that should be fluky dookiness. Bigby, you have a second. What are we doing? What type of possession is that from my point guard? Okay, Clark, I don't even know who you are, but he's about to let me know for 3. Who are you, my guy? Who is you, my boy? Ethan Bigby, again, just trying to take it on his own. Mikal needed it. Got it. Yes, Mikal. Big buckets from a guy who didn't play in the first game. We took him out. We gave him less time, and now he's proven his worth. But, when you have James McCaskey at your center, you're not going to find much rebounding when you're going up against Rudy Gobert. And this is something that I do want to look at in the draft if we do, for some reason, lose this game, and don't take it to a Game 7. Is that our center position is not what it should be. Mitchell, 3-pointer is green while I'm talking. But look, we have McCaskey. He's getting kind of cooked, but it's okay. But he's just not a pure center. We have no 7-footer on our team is what I'm trying to say. James Ball is the closest at like 6'11". We need a true 7'2" guy. true big man. We don't have that necessarily. Imagine James Ball at the 4. I guess he can't stretch the field, or court. So, that's not great. But what also isn't great is that we're down 13. Make that 15. Yep, it's going to be 15. Down 15. Chris shooting 2 for 7 today. Don't like that. Oh, my God. Chris, give me a better pass. I make it work. I can't think about the future right now, right? We got to think about the present game. This is game 6. Chris, step back 3. Love that. I love that shot, Chris. I mean, I'm not even mad at you. I want you to make that, obviously, but I'm not mad at you. But we need that, Mitchell. Mitchell. Okay, fine. We'll take a Mitchell miss and a Chris miss back to back. But down 13, down 15 now. Who is 33? I thought that was Ant-Man. What are we shooting? Mitchell. Look, if you're going to do post hooks and all that stuff, Dante DiVincenzo, timeout. Look, Mitchell might need to be experimented at the 4 more than he is a 3. Look at this. He gets his bread and butter going inside, going in and getting his points that way. That's what he likes to do. And then he'll shoot the 3 on occasion. He can get on Fuego. Fuego for Chris. It's a 15-point game, man. I like seeing this, but then you look at the score. Naz Reid over Gil. Naz Reid, are you kidding me, man? Naz Reid, is Jelly fan, but still. Chris, wide open 3. Will hit that one. Will match Naz Reid on his 3-pointer. And then look at this. We got Julius Randle, 4 seconds. Naz taking a shot. Are you kidding me? Gilchrist. It's like literally, I don't want to say it because it's a pause moment, but Gil, come on, you got to be better than that. Good rebound. Good. Okay, Gil. I need you to show some more fight. Anthony Simons, what more do we need to do? They're on fire from 3-point range. It feels like they don't miss, but neither does Chris. Okay, James Ball, good work, James Ball. I was about to say, Chris, come on, man. That was a perfect segue into your bucket. James Ball. Oh, look at me. Free eats. Give it to me. Oh, my. James! Yeah, James is a guy who I think is going to take over the league for, years to come. I think he's a consistent double-double guy. And maybe even a potential, 20 and 15 guy a night. That's crazy to say, but it could be possible, man. It really could be possible. He takes that jump in the next season. Mikal not taking a jump into this game, and that's just Anthony. Oh, my. Rudy Gobert. Naz is on fire! Oh, my God. Somebody call somebody. Naz Reid is cooking us. We're down 16. He's really cooking. He actually is on fire this time. Naz. Edwards, McDaniels. Oh my God, taking on Mikal. That's always free eats. Simons, Naz Reid, 3-pointer won't hit. Rudy, back to Naz. Yeah, so we're gonna lose any game we play if Naz Reid is, Steph Curry. If Naz Reid is Steph Curry, we're losing every game. And if Rudy Gobert is Giannis, it's over. I didn't even keep the animation, man. It's halftime in this game, and I think we're down 20 or 22. We would be playing the Clippers if we win this series. But, again, we're down 22. I think it's over. We're down 21. It feels right about over. Okay, Mitchell, 19. Great dunk. But, again, this just shows me more of I want to experiment Mitchell at the 4 more. I want to see what he can do at the 4. I think his skill set better suits a 4 than it does a 3 guard. A 3 wing, Okay, but then he does stuff like this. And I'm like, all right, maybe you fit in, sales. Anyway, I just got worked by Anthony Simons. It doesn't matter who I'm guarding. It's almost like it's barbecue chicken no matter what. Chris Diaz missing a 3-pointer. McDaniels with the rebound. We'll take it all the way. Gets up to the court. And then Simons again. Yeah, that's Chris that time. But still, it doesn't matter. We're down, what is this, 25? We're down 25. Make that 23 because James Ball is going to get an easy pick and roll opportunity on that. But again, Naz Reid is putting in the work. He's somebody that I'm looking at being like, yo, is he a superstar in this league? It's Naz Reid, for crying out loud. Mitchell, someone who should be a superstar in this league, misses a easy mid-range, and Naz Reid's going to work. Yep, I don't even want to say his name. But Reid is going to work. That boy Nas going crazy. Simons finding Edwards. Oh my God, past Mitchell and over Chris. Fitz, Mitty is wet. I want to see us get more opportunities like that. I don't get those shots. I need that drawn up for me. Coach, I need a better coach. Oh my, Mitch, this is what I'm saying. I think I've had enough. I've had enough of kidding myself. I think out of necessity, we needed him to play 3. But, it's just not working out. And I think him playing the 4 position is where we need him to be, down low. Ooh, contested 3. All right. I'm here. I'm playing today. I'm playing the game. I don't know where everyone else is. It's 79-58 in the third quarter. Gilchrist, good work. Making it now a 19-point game. Going back to under 20, that's what we need. If we want any comeback to happen, we're going to need this shot. But, of course, I'm not going to hit it because why would I? I've only made that shot a couple of times, and today is not one of them. Kwanzaa, sizing up Julius Randle. I don't like it at all. Kwanzaa coming off an injury last game. I hate it. And then I hate this. They're getting momentum. Not getting momentum. They're just killing our momentum. Pat, one-on-one on Draymond. Will make him look foolish. I'll give him credit. Pat is somebody we have to start thinking about maybe, getting a lot of minutes if we do run a 9-10 man rotation instead of, the 12 man that we tried to run in the beginning of the regular season. Ethan Bigby on Anthony Edwards, but, he's locking up. Who do we got? We got James McCaskey, easy floater. Yep, good floater, 18-point game. I love saying this stuff is easy, and then we give up this, Edwards. I don't even know. I'm lost for words right now. We came to the Wolf Den with some momentum after winning Game 5, and we're getting splashed on like this. Like, we're getting splashed on. We're down 23-21 at home. Make that 18 because Mark is automatic. Mark is automatic with space, man. You give him time, you give him space, you give him opportunity, he's automatic. Montague getting his couple of minutes in the game, and then just Pat. Pat is just way too one-dimensional. If he wants to be a better player on our team, he's going to need to be able to get that outside shot going like McCaskey would, but he's not making shots today. And honestly, Joe Ingles, yeah, all right. We need to lock it down. It's a 20-point game going into the fourth quarter. Make that 22 because everything they're shooting is going in. Help me. Bigby, 4 seconds. 3 seconds. He likes this at the end of games. Yep, good work. At the end of clocks, he does like to hit those, and now it's a 20-point game going into the fourth quarter. In other words, it was a great first year for the JPDL. It was a great first year. You got past the play-in. You won 2 games in the first round, and you'll take that and you'll move against a 60-win team if you are a JPDL. If you're an expansion team, you consider that a major success. Your players are getting better. And the draft is coming up. You don't know what type of young talent you can bring in the draft. Okay, actually, we're only down 16. It sounds like a lot more than what it feels like. Edwards, Fitz, on him. We need to lock up. If I'm anything, I need to lock. Oh, that's easy. That's clamped. Yep, we clamped him up. Gilchrist, come on. Finding Daigle. We're down 16. We need something if we want to do anything here. Oh, no, Draymond. Although that is a foul. We're still, oh my God. Everything's falling apart. If you're the JPDL, everything's falling apart. Look, mid-range from Chris won't go, but James Ball. He is our highlight player. He is our guy. He is our bread and butter. If James Ball is cooking, our team is more than likely cooking. I lied. That's actually a lie. Every time James Ball is playing good, we lose. Oh my. I have no words. I'm lost for words at that turnover right there. Down 16. Edwards cooking Mitchell up. Yeah, like some hibachi. He's cooking him up. 25 points in the game for number 5. Make that 27 because, again, he's cooking him up. We just could never get back. That's really all it boils down to is once we lost the lead, once we got torn up to shreds, we could never glue ourselves back together. It was never going to happen. I mean, we're getting close. 15 points. And then guess what? Let me guess. Who shoots a 3 here? Never mind. Edwards just going to the rack because you can't stop him. And that's just what it's going to be every single time. You really can't stop. There's nothing you can do. Anthony Simons, 1 second. There's nothing I can do about that. Chris Diaz is just playing terrible defense. And I don't know if you can tell, but I've been speeding through this game, man, because at this point, the game's over. I don't even know why I didn't just cut straight to the... Oh, my God, man. We're just getting killed. I don't know why I didn't just cut straight out. 20 points, down 20 with 4 minutes. Yeah, I'm just chucking now. You can't even blame me. I'm just chucking. Chris chucking. Actually, Chris isn't chucking. He makes his threes. I chuck. 19 points for Chris in the game. That's what it said. But look, you got to go with this. You got to ultimately, if you're a JPDL Wolves fan, you got to be happy with how your team's playing. Yeah, I'm chucking. You have to be happy with year one. You have to be happy with you made the play-in, you beat the Pelicans in the play-in to advance to the playoffs, and then, you got 2 wins on a 60-win team. You got 2 wins in the playoffs on a 60-win team. You'll take that. I'll take it. You're starting to find out who's the guy and who isn't the guy. People like Nick Mills, people like Mikal getting lower minutes, and people like, Mitchell Daigle, Chris Diaz really blossoming, James Ball, who we did not expect to be what he was. I mean, this team is showing a lot of promise. You come into year 2 and you think this team with an added piece, could be something very scary in the future. Depending on what they do, depending on how they want to play this offseason, they could be really scary. So don't just push it off. Okay, I'm really chucking. Oh man. I chucked so bad that we just decided to skip. I lost that game. We lost that game if you didn't know. Chris, you can pause it right there. You can pause it right there and look at all the stats. I'm not going to go over it. It was a bad game for us if you're JPDL, but it was actually just a really good game for Minnesota. It felt like they never missed a shot, but there you go. We are eliminated. As you see, looking at the playoff picture, we're going to see how it folds out. So you got so the Timberwolves ended up going to the finals, and they ended up losing to the New York Knicks. Man, Madison Square Garden probably going crazy. Looking at this season's retirements, LeBron James, Kevin Love, DeAndre Jordan. I don't really care about none of those other guys. LeBron James retired. He's no longer in the league. Hall of Fame? You should have known that already. Jersey retired in probably 3 different places. Looking at the lottery, you see the top 3 teams are the Hornets. The Jazz? Nope, it is the Washington Wizards, and therefore the Jazz are the number 1 team drafting. And you know what I'm thinking in my head. Looking at the lottery, looking at where everybody fits in, where they are lined up. You see our pick number 21. Yeah, looking at the player, Alan Hendricks, Hall of Fame ceiling. He's a B overall player out the gate as a 19-year-old rookie. Give me that. At the small forward position so I can move Mitchell to that power forward like I've been talking about. He has an A+ 3-point shot and he has B potential. Yeah, give me that. I'm trading 5 first-round picks for him. All right, they said they didn't want it. They said they didn't want to do it. All right, fine. I'm taking one of those out. You could have my Charlotte unprotected pick. What do you want? What do you say to that, Jazz? This is a lot I'm giving up. I understand that. I just gave up 5 first-round picks for that. I gave up 5 first-round picks for Alan Hendricks because I think that is the boost we need. We need that boost, that fresh blood of talent. Look at that. You can see our Wolf right there at number 1. We are now picking at the number 1 pick. And why not get Ime Udoka, right? We need a coach. Ime Udoka fits the mold. The Rockets went, I think, first round exit. Why not get Ime Udoka? Tentative offer. Hey, Ime, come here. We have a lot of talent down here in JPDL. Rejected. All right. I hate you, Udoka. I hate you. I didn't even want you in the first place. I didn't want you in the... What? Who did we sign? Who's Lou Clayton? Who's that? Going in the draft. Look, we're doing the offseason all in one swoop. Going in the draft, we had the first pick, and it's an easy selection for us. We did our scouting report. We know who we want. We want that boy, Alan Hendricks. That boy, 6'7", small forward out of Indiana. That's the guy won an 81 overall player out of the gate. Oh my goodness. I had to do everything in my power to get rid of. I would have traded Nick. I'll trade these people. I will. You guys can pause all this to see all that if you really care about what the stats look like and how y'all improved. I think some of them are off because some of these grades y'all were never at. Like Mikal was never a D+ 3-point shooter. I'm even doing Summer League. And why am I simulating the Summer League and showing you? Because we made it to the finals, man. We are a actually decent team. Looking at the power rankings, NBA.com has us ranked number 21. And then Eric, whatever your name is, 22. But 2K Sports has us ranked number 3. They know what's up. I cannot wait for Season 2.